You don't look at me the same way, not the way you used to do. Your silence says what your mouth won't. I'm already losing you. We sit together in the evening, but you're somewhere else inside. Your hand is warm, but your heart is cold, and I can't ask you why. I feel you slipping every day, but I'm too scared to leave. I keep pretending we're okay when love stops choosing me. This is what it feels like when love stops choosing me. When I'm here, but I'm not needed. When you're gone, but you're still with me. I keep fighting for your heart while you're already free. It hurts the most to stay and watch when love stops choosing me. You don't say my name like before. It sounds like someone else's now. You don't see me when I'm breaking, but you say you don't know how. I learned to read between your words and all the things you hide. I'm loving you in pieces now while you're leaving me behind. Every promise feels too heavy, every kiss feels weak. I keep holding on to us when love stops choosing me. This is what it feels like when love stops choosing me. When I'm trying, you're just leaving, slowly, quietly. I keep hoping you'll come back, but you're already free. It hurts the most to stay and watch when love stops choosing me. Maybe love just gets tired, maybe hearts change their mind, but why does it keep breaking mine and leaving yours just fine? If I had the strength to walk away, I think you'd finally see what it costs to lose someone who stayed when love stopped choosing me. This is what it feels like when love stops choosing me. When I'm here, but I'm forgotten in where we used to be. I don't hate you, I just wish you'd tell me honestly, instead of letting me fall apart when love stops choosing me. I didn't lose you all at once, I lost you quietly. You stood there for a moment, like you had more to say. Your eyes traced the floor, then you turned away. I waited for a reason, something I could hold, but you just stepped forward and left me cold. I didn't chase you, I just watched. You walked away, like it was simple, like we hadn't built a life between the little things. I stayed right where you left me with words I couldn't this was for the best. Said we'd both be fine. You spoke in future tense like mine wasn't tied to mine. I nodded like I understood, like I agreed. But my heart was still begging you to see. You chose movement, I chose us. You walked away without looking back. You didn't ask if I was ready for the impact. You took your certainty and sealed my doubt. I was still holding on when you walked out. Maybe leaving was easier than trying again. Maybe loving me was heavier than you said. I don't hate you for choosing peace or finding a way. I just wish I mattered enough for you to stay. You walked You walked Now I know some endings don't explode, they just go. I'll learn to live with what remains, learn to be okay. But I'll always remember the day you walked away. The door closed softly, nothing left to say. You walked away. The room still smells like your perfume, even though you're gone. I catch myself reaching for you, like nothing ever changed. Your chair stays empty at the table, your side of the bed stays cold. It's not the fights that haunt me now, it's the love we never got old. I thought time would soften this, teach my heart to cope. But every quiet moment here just feels like losing hope. Your absence hurts more than your goodbye. It's the way you're missing while the world goes by. I can breathe, I'm standing still, but something inside deserts. You didn't have to break my heart. Your absence hurts. I stopped checking my phone and I stopped waiting for your call. But every song we used to love still knows it all. You moved on into another life, like I was never there. I stayed behind with everything we said we'd always share. I don't miss the pain we had or the tears we cried. I miss the way you felt like home, standing by my side. Your absence hurts in ways I can't explain. It's not you're leaving, survive. I learned to live with missing you and still feel alive. One day this ache will soften up and finally disperse, but tonight this truth still holds. Your absence hurts. I'm learning how to let you go, but God, your absence hurts. I'm staring at the cursor, blinking on the screen, a digital ghost of everything I mean. I've got letters in my drawer that I'll never mail, full of all the reasons why we had to fail. The air is heavy with the things I didn't shout. I kept the fire in until it burned me out. Now I'm standing at the edge of a great divide, with a mountain of secrets buried deep inside. Now they're just words unsaid forever, tangled in the wires of a never. I'm screaming in my head, but I'm silent to your face, left with all the could-haves in this empty space. It's the stay with me that died upon my tongue. It's the final chorus that we never sung, a heavy leaden weight that I'm forced to tether to these broken words unsaid forever. I see you at the station or the grocery store, and I rehearse the speech I've practiced once more. I wanna tell you how you broke my world in two, and how I still wake up just looking for you. But the light turns green, or the train pulls away, and the perfect sense just turns into gray. I swallow back the sorry, and I swallow back the why. Underneath the ceiling of a vast and quiet sky, does it count as a lie if you never spoke at all, or just a slower way to let the curtains fall? I'm a library of stories that you'll never get to read, a garden full of flowers that turned into weed. Yeah, they're just words unsaid forever, tangled in the wires of an ever. I'm screaming in my head, but I'm silent to your face, left with all the could-haves in this empty space. It's the stay with me that died upon my tongue. It's the final chorus that we never sung, a heavy leaden weight that I'm forced to tether to these broken words unsaid forever. I love you, but I never said I hate you, but I never said I miss the way we were, but I'll never say it. Now the silence is the only thing that's true, just me and the words and the ghost of you. Said you needed space to breathe. I said I'd wait, I always do. You packed your words in quiet tears and left me standing loving you. Your side of the bed still warm, your name still lives in my phone. You moved on like it was nothing. I stayed here learning how alone feels. You didn't break me all at once, you just slowly disappeared. And every promise you let go still echoes in my ears. You left me loving you with nowhere for it to go. You walked away so easily, like my heart would never know. I'm drowning in the things we were, the truth you never proved. You found yourself, you found your truth. You left me loving you. I replay every I love you like maybe one was real. I blame myself for staying soft when you taught me how to feel. You said I'd be okay someday, like pain just fades on cue. But healing's hard when every part of me still chooses you. I thought love meant holding on no matter what it cost. I didn't see I was the only one who felt the loss. You left me loving you with nothing left to say. You closed the door on us that night and took the light away. I'm haunted by the memory of who I thought you were. You're already someone else, I'm still yours. Maybe I loved deeper than you could. Maybe you were already gone. I was building dreams for two, you were riding your escape all along. If loving you was my mistake, then I paid the truth in scars. You left with peace, I stayed behind, picking up the parts. You left me loving you, and that's the cruelest truth. You didn't have to hate me, just not want me to. I'm learning how to let you go, but it's the hardest thing to do. You didn't leave me empty, you left me loving you. Ooh. One day this love will learn to fade, but tonight it's still you. Your jacket's still hanging by the door, like you might walk back in. I catch myself lowering my voice just in case you're listening. The house still knows the way you left, the walls remember you. Every room is holding on to things I can't undo. I know you're gone, I felt you leave, but you never let me go. You moved on into a different life, I stayed where we were whole. I'm still talking to your ghost, like you never said goodbye. Still saving things to tell you on the worst and best nights. You don't answer, but I swear you're closer than you were. I let you go in real life, but I'm still talking to your ghost. I sleep on your side of the bed just to feel less alone. I play the songs we used to love like they might bring you home. I tell myself you're happier now, that this is for the best. But every time I say your name, it settles in my chest. I don't wait for you anymore, I don't beg or plead, but some habits never fade when love still remembers me. I'm still talking to your ghost in empty afternoon light, still explaining everything you never got right. You don't hear me but I stay, like there's more to say. I said goodbye to who you are, but I'm still talking to your ghost. Maybe this is how I heal, not forgetting, just releasing. Maybe loving you meant learning how to live with missing. If I stop hearing your voice, I don't know who I'd be. So I let your memory stay a little longer with me. I'm still talking to your ghost, but I'm learning when to stop. I don't ask you to come back, I don't pray, I don't knock. One day I'll lay these words to rest and finally let you go. But tonight I still find comfort talking to your ghost. If you ever wonder where I went, I stayed with what we were. I'm still talking to your ghost. We didn't break in obvious ways, no slam doors, no goodbye, just smaller conversations and longer nights. I kept adjusting my heart to fit the space you made, calling distance temporary, calling silence okay. Nothing looks wrong from the outside, but I knew love her quietly while we smiled through the days. It wore me down gently in invisible ways. No one saw the damage, no one asked why. Love didn't leave loudly. Love her quietly. You were still right beside me, but somewhere else inside I learned how to feel alone with you by my side. I didn't need a reason, I didn't need the truth, I just needed to stop pretending this wasn't hurting too. I stayed calm, I stayed small. Love her quietly every time I stayed, every time I chose us and felt your fate. You didn't mean to wound me, you just didn't try. Love didn't break my heart, it ended quietly. Maybe the hardest pain Love her quietly, but it hurt all the same. I learned that silence can still call your name. One day the sake was softened and passed me by, but tonight I'm sitting with the truth. Love her quietly. There was no moment, just love her quietly. Held it together longer than anyone could see. I smiled through conversations like nothing was breaking me. I told myself I'd be okay if I just stay strong, but strength gets tired of pretending nothing's wrong. I didn't shatter all at once, I came undone. I fell apart in quiet ways, in empty rooms and nameless days. No one noticed, no one knew I was holding everything but you. I stopped sleeping through the night, started counting breaths. I carried your absence like a weight on my chest. I didn't ask for saving, I didn't ask for help. I thought I could survive this by myself. I didn't scream or cry out loud, I just broke. I fell apart behind closed doors. I kept showing up, but I couldn't hold more. I wasn't weak, I was worn through from loving someone I lost to you. Maybe falling apart is how you finally see what you gave away to keep someone with you. I don't regret loving you or how deep it went. I regret thinking breaking meant I'd failed at it. I fell apart, but I'm still here, learning how to gather what disappeared. One day I'll feel whole again, I know that's true, but tonight I'm naming the truth. I fell apart. I didn't collapse loudly, I just fell apart. address me like I'm someone you used to know last year. You say my name without the warmth you used to carry home. I feel alone beside you now in ways I've never known. You don't fight for us like you did. You don't ask me to stay. I see the answer in your silence, even when you don't say. This is what it feels like when love stops choosing me. When I'm still standing right beside you, but you're already free. I'm holding on to everything you don't wanna be. This is how it breaks you when love stops choosing me. I learned to shrink my feelings down so they wouldn't get in your way. I started loving quietly just to make you stay. You found yourself in letting go. I lost myself in you. I kept believing love was patient. You were already through. I mistook your distance for a face, something we'd outgrow. I didn't know the moment you stopped choosing us was the moment I let go. This is what it feels like when love stops choosing me. You look at me like I'm a memory you don't wanna keep. I gave you all the best of me. You gave me honesty. This is how it breaks you when love stops choosing me. Maybe love shouldn't feel like proving that I'm worth the stay. I shouldn't have to lose myself just to make you choose my name. If love is meant to be a shelter, not a place to plead, then this is where I walk away from love that doesn't choose me. This is what it feels like when love stops choosing me. I stop begging for your heart and start choosing me. I'm more than life we didn't live and set the truth free. This is how I heal now when love stops choosing me. I won't stay where I'm not wanted, even if it's you. I'm learning how to walk away from love that doesn't choose. I made coffee for 2 this morning, force of habit I guess. Then I remember the hollow sound of the door and the mess. You didn't pack the memories, just the things you could carry, leaving the silence behind like a weight I'm forced to marry. The hoodie on the chest still holds the shape of your frame, but the air in the hallway doesn't even whisper your name. I'm replaying the words we never got to say, searching for a take care in the space you threw away. Is it a clean break if the wound is still bleeding? Is it a fair fight if I'm the only one pleading? You left without goodbye, like our love was just a lie. No final page, no reason why, just a gray and empty sky. I'm standing at the station of a train that's already gone, trying to find the ending in a story They say time is a healer, but time is just a thief, stealing the sound of your laugh and replacing it with grief. I check my phone for a ghost light, a message, a sign, but the screen stays dark, just like this heart of mine. Did you mean to be cruel, or were you just too afraid to look at the wreckage of the promises we made? I'm not angry for the leaving, I knew the tide would turn. I'm just broken by the silence, by the bridge you didn't burn. Give me a goodbye so I can finally let you go. Instead of this, maybe that's the only thing I know. You left without goodbye, like our love was just a lie. No final page, no reason why, just a gray and empty sky. I'm standing at the station of a train that's already gone, trying to find the ending in a story that's still moving on. The door is locked, the lights are low, but I'm still waiting for a word I know will never show. You left without goodbye, you just left. The lights are off, but I'm still awake, staring at the shape you left. Your pillow holds the ghost of you, and all the words we never said. I try to move, I try to breathe, but silence keeps you close to me. The night feels bigger than before, since you don't walk through that door. They say time's supposed to heal, but it just teaches me how to live with what I feel. I sleep with your memory, like it's lying next to me. I close my eyes, but you're still there in every broken dream. I've learned to live without your touch, but not without the pain. Every night I fall asleep with your memory again. Your jacket's still behind my door, I never moved it out. Like part of me is scared that if I do, you'll disappear somehow. I talk to shadows in this room, like maybe one is you. I know you're gone, but in the dark my heart still thinks it's true. I try to fill this empty space, but nothing stays, nothing takes your place. I sleep with your memory, like it's all that's left of you. I hold the space you used to be, like lovers used to do. The world moves on, but here I am, still stuck in yesterday. Every night I fall asleep with your memory again. Maybe one day I'll wake up and it won't hurt this much. Maybe one day I'll stop reaching for your name, your touch. But tonight is just like all the rest, a quiet, honest war between letting go and missing you more. I sleep with your memory, but I'm learning how to stay, learning how to live with scars. missing you. I see you in the small things I don't talk about, in the way my phone lights up and then goes quiet again. I tell myself I'm stronger now, that I've learned to move on, but every night proves something's still wrong. I don't need you back, I just need you gone from my heart. I miss you more than I should, more than I say. I miss the way you knew me before I learned how to fake being okay. I don't reach out, I don't break through, I just sit with the truth. I miss you. I don't replay the good times like I used to do. I replay the quiet moments when I felt safe with you. I wonder if you think of me, or if I faded out. I try not to ask questions I don't want the answers to. I'm not lonely all the time, just when it's quiet. I miss you in ways I can't explain, in conversations that end early, and calling out your name. I don't wanna go backwards, I just wish I knew how to move forward without missing you. Maybe missing you doesn't mean I made a mistake. Maybe love leaves echoes that don't fade. I don't wanna undo the ending or rewrite what we were. I just didn't know letting go would still hurt this much. I miss you, but I'm still here, learning how to live with you not near. One day this won't ache so deep, one day I feel new, but tonight I'm being honest. I miss you. I don't need you back, I just miss you. We sit in the same old room, but it feels like different worlds. Your eyes don't look for mine anymore, your hand doesn't reach for my hand. We talk about nothing for hours, like words are safer that way. Every truth is hiding in the quiet, and everything we don't say. There's a space where love used to live, now it's just cold and thin. I'm standing right next to you, but there's silence between us. There's silence between us, louder than any fight. It's breaking us slowly, every single night. I miss when you used to need me, like you used to trust. Now we're just two hearts and silence between us. Your phone lights up, you turn away like I'm not supposed to see. You used used to tell me everything, now you hide things from me. We used to laugh so easily, now even smiles feel forced. We're not broken all at once, we're breaking in slow motion. I'd rather hear you say goodbye than keep living like this, because hope hurts more than pain when it's mixed with silence. There's silence between us and it's tearing me apart. We're still saying I love you, but we're already far. I'm fighting for what we used to be, just letting it rest. We're not alone, but we're lost in the silence between us. If you don't love me anymore, just tell me the truth. I can't survive a broken heart, but not this space with you. I don't need perfect, I just need real. I don't need forever, I just need now. But you're already gone in your mind, and I'm still here somehow. Silence between us, where love used to stay. We're holding hands, but we're worlds away. I don't hate you, I just miss who we used to trust before we turned into strangers. With silence between us, The calendar says June, the sun is high and bright, but I'm still shivering in the middle of the night. I walk through the garden where the roses start to bloom, but I bring a frost into every single room. The birds are singing songs I can no longer hear, 'cause the sound of your goodbye is ringing in my ear. I'm a frozen lake beneath the summer sky, watching the warm world just pass me by. 'Cause it's winter in my soul, it's winter in my bones. I'm building up a fortress out of heavy frozen stones. The world is turning green, but I'm turning white and cold, living out a story that's already been told. There's a blizzard in my chest where your heart used to beat. I'm walking through the fire, but I can't feel the heat. Yeah, the seasons change for everyone I see, but it's always winter inside of me. I keep the window shut and the heavy curtains drawn, trying to remember how it felt to see the dawn. I got blankets on the floor and a heater by the bed, but nothing warms the quiet things you never should have said. My breath is like a ghost in the hallway of this house. I'm moving through the shadows as quiet as a mouse, waiting for a thought that I know is never coming, while the rhythm of the ice is the only thing I'm humming. They say the spring is a promise, a brand new start, but there's no April for a shattered heart. You took the summer with you when you packed your bags and left. Now I'm just a landscape of silence and a theft. Yeah, it's winter in my soul, it's winter in my bones. I'm building up a fortress out of heavy frozen stones. The world is turning green, but I'm turning white and cold, living out a story that's already been told. There's a blizzard in my chest where your heart used to beat. I'm walking through the fire, but I can't feel the heat. Yeah, the seasons change for everyone I see, but it's always winter inside. Everything is frozen, everything is still, waiting on a started letting go before I understood. I felt the shift between us, didn't know what to do. I told myself love stays even when it's hard. I didn't know I was guarding a closing heart. You were learning how to leave. I stayed loving when you pulled away. I stayed hoping when you couldn't stay. You were already moving on, I was still choosing us. I stayed loving even when it hurt too much. You needed space to breathe, I gave you all of mine. I called it being patient, you called it time. I softened every question so I wouldn't put. I didn't know silence was something I shouldn't ignore. I kept the light on, you stopped coming home. I stayed loving while you changed inside. I kept believing you still tried. You didn't lie, you just didn't choose. I stayed loving long after you were through. Maybe loving you meant forgetting myself. Maybe staying loyal meant losing my sense. I don't regret the love I gave or how deep it went. I regret staying quiet when I felt the end. I stayed loving, but now I see love isn't meant to be carried by one heart alone. I'll take the love I gave you and give it back to me. I stayed loving, now I'm letting me be free. You let go. I stayed. I kept blaming the distance, the hours, the days. Said we were just tired, that love doesn't stay the same. Adjusted my expectations, lowered my voice. I didn't notice when loving you stopped being a choice. I stayed the same. You moved away. You changed first, I just reacted. I tried to save what you'd already unpacked and left behind. I wasn't too much, I wasn't wrong. I was loving someone who'd already moved on. You stopped asking about my life like you'd already decided that the answers wouldn't matter once your heart was divided. I kept reaching for reassurance, you called it doubt. I was trying to stay connected, you were halfway out. I held on harder, you let go. You changed first, I felt it then. I tried to meet you where you were, but you'd already been somewhere I couldn't follow, somewhere alone. You weren't waiting for me. this. I don't hate you for evolving or needing something new. I just wish you'd said it sooner instead of letting me chase you. You changed first, now I can see I didn't lose myself in love, it just outgrew me. I'll stop carrying the blame for something I couldn't reverse. I didn't break us alone. You changed first. You changed. I stopped asking what went wrong when I named the truth. You changed first. I see your name in the headlines of my mind every day, but I have learned how to swallow the words I used to say. I nod when they ask me, I smile when they speak. I've mastered the art of appearing less weak, but behind the I'm fine and the casual tone, I'm building a temple that I visit alone. It's a quiet devotion, a steady soft flame in a world that's forgotten the sound of your name. I don't reach for the phone, I don't follow your tracks, but I'm carrying a love that I can't take back. I'm still loving you in silence, where the echoes don't hurt, where I don't have to watch all our dreams turn to dirt. No one can judge what they can't see or hear, so I keep you right here where the ghosting is clear. It's a beautiful tragedy, a secret I keep while the world is awake. I'm loving you deep, still loving you in silence. I saw you last Tuesday, just a face in the crowd. The urge to scream, darling, was terrifyingly loud. But I looked at the pavement and I adjusted my coat, choking back the I miss you that lived in my throat. You look so much lighter, like you'd finally shed the weight of the promises we left in our bed. They say silence is golden, but it feels like a cage, a book that I'm reading, but I can't turn the pages. It's still a betrayal if I'm the only one who knows that under the skin the old garden still grows. Can't see or hear, so I keep you right here where the ghosting is clear. It's a beautiful tragedy, a secret I keep while the world is awake. I'm loving you deep, still loving you in silence, still loving you in silence. The lights are all out, the house is so still. I told them I'm over you, I guess I always will. Still loving